Hey guys, what's going on? Troy at Mountain Man Treasure here. Took a day off, but I'm back, and we've got a lot of sales to talk about.
Mountain Man, Mountain Man.
Treasures.
Welcome into the channel, guys. My name is Troy. I'm a reseller in Montana. I go to garage sales, I go to estate sales, I go to thrift stores, I buy stuff, bring it home, list it online, and sell it for a profit. I do that mostly on eBay. And we've been talking about it a little bit lately, but I think it's worth, at the risk of beating the dead horse, which is a horrible phrase, we're going to talk about it again. Because I think this set of sales, particularly my sales on Wednesday, sort of exemplify what selling small stuff can do for your store. Let's take a look at it, and then we'll come back and we'll talk more. Nice little pile of stuff going out today. Lots of easy packers, which I enjoy when we get those days. ABBA Greatest Hits, Volume 2 on cassette tape. Not a big dollar seller, but you know I like selling the cassette tapes. $4.99 plus shipping on that. We've got Ariat. This is a great reselling brand. Keep an eye out for this. This not a particularly high dollar item, this style and this hat, but that brand is fantastic. This actually going to a viewer of the channel. It's going to Jacob. $8.99 plus shipping. Jacob said he's a big fan of the channel and, like me, likes selling the smalls because they all add up. 100% agree, Jacob. Thank you so much for making that purchase. We've got some doTERRA. I purchased just a small little lot of various doTERRA stuff here recently. And this one, a low dollar in the bunch, but it's sold in a day. Clementine, citrus. This is the little essential oils you put in the diffuser and everything. This one sold for $9.98 free shipping. This one a little bit better. It's not the diffuser stuff. It's Digest Zen, PB Assist, Probiotic Defense Formula. I don't know. They're vegetable capsules. And it sold for $19.17 plus shipping. We've got this guy going international. This is Barefoots. You guys have seen me sell the little figures of Barefoots. That's the... There it is right there, Barefoot's Bears, and that's the artist's initials. This is a cool little plush. I've never come across the plush before. It had the tag removed, but I knew as soon as I saw it, that's what it was. And this is going up to Canada, $14.99 plus international shipping. We've got these guys over here. These going to our buddy Angel, and we made a bundle deal for him. So we've got our second little Lego Batman keychain. We've got a Peanuts thermos, pretty cool. And then we've got the Sesame Street lunchbox. Move that out of the way. Got some damage up here, so you know we priced it accordingly. But it does come with the thermos, which is really cool. And so for the three of those, we're doing $22 to Angel. So Angel, thank you so much for coming in and picking up that stuff. You're such a great supporter of the channel and sure appreciate you. This little tin, it's just a box. It's got a cool graphic on it though, sailing on the Seahawk. This thing's pretty big. I gotta find the right size box for that. But all in the profit on a bulk buy of various tin stuff. I'm randomly getting some of it listed. And the Seahawk sold on an offer that I sent out, $14.43 plus shipping. And then back here, we sold some more Five Nights at Freddy's gift wrap. And this is moving slow, but it does sell. I'm hoping around Christmas it picks up. People are going to want this stuff. And this one is a mixed lot. This is just the regular paper here, and then this is the blacklight paper. And so for 2 rolls, we got those at Walmart. We're in the profit. After Christmas this last year, I think they showed up late because of supply chain. They showed up way late. And so I think we paid like 24 cents a roll, something ridiculous like that, because they showed up after Christmas. But these aren't necessarily Christmas. I mean, there's nothing that says Christmas, so you can use those any time of the year. So we bought a whole mess of them. And these 2 rolls sold for $28.92 plus shipping. Forgot to mention, I just moved it over here because it was sitting off to the side. I even wrote there on the top. We've got Qui-Gon in there, Star Wars figure, and a cassette tape. It's the soundtrack to Perfect. And this actually, an order that came in the other day, the buyer said, hey, would you combine them and combine shipping? I said, sure. And so in order to do that, I had to pre-package. That way I could get the weight and I sent an invoice for the actual shipping cost. So those two together, the cassette tape and the Star Wars figure, $8.18 plus shipping. Okay, we're going to add some more. We got that stuff all packed up back there, and we're going to do some day of purchase shipping today, just because I'm getting to the post office late, so why not? This, the most recent thing to sell, the Return of the Living Dead original soundtrack on cassette tape. This is super cool, guys, and a relatively rare thing to find. I accepted an offer on this thing of $30. I bought a whole flat of cassette tapes, if you remember talking about that here a little bit back, for $10. This was one of them. We've made hundreds of dollars off of those cassette tapes. We got an Orvis hat. Orvis is a fishing brand, and this is not a particularly great hat. I mean, it's a flex fit hat. It's got buzz off on there. It's supposed to help keep insects away, I guess, but Orvis is a great selling brand, and that thing lasted a couple days. $9.98 plus shipping. Another doTERRA thing. This is phytoestrogen lifetime complex. I don't know. More vegetable capsules. And this thing, it's expired, but we put that in the listing. Expired in 2018. I guess vegetable capsules don't go bad because the stuff still sells. $9.98 plus shipping. That's sort of a theme of today, I think, or of this batch. For the PS2 Black Label Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. This one going out for, yep, $9.98 plus shipping. Back here, we got Ronin, the Walmart exclusive, little Funko Pop from the Avengers. And this guy's going international, $14.39 plus international shipping up to Hungary. So that's pretty cool. We've shipped there a couple of times. And then this actually already pre-packaged. Look at that. It is Pikmin. Here they are right here. 3 little plush. I pre-packaged so that they would know how much actual shipping was, and we combined that and sent them an invoice. And they paid $24 plus shipping. And day 3, we finish off with really just a prime example of what I talk about, of small stuff adds up. We'll get into that here in just a minute, but let's take a look at all of these things. I sold 18 going out on Thursday after just a random Wednesday. That's a really high volume Wednesday. Thrilled with that. How about Yeti coolers? Yeti is a fantastic brand to watch for. Picked this up at a garage sale a week and a half ago, something like that, and paid less than $1 for it. Knew that it was a sure thing sale, and it didn't take long. $16.98 plus shipping for that. Sold another one of our little Pikmin plush. This is the last of the little white guys that we've got. We've got all sorts of others that I've listed. We'll see if those move as well. Most of those are much more expensive, so I'm not sure. We'll see. But this guy, $9.98 plus shipping. Got another plush sitting down here. He's a little bit better. He's not Pikmin, he's Pokemon. And this guy is Azelf, I think. It sold for $19.19 plus shipping. Definitely a good one. Sold some video games. For the Wii U, Super Smash Brothers. This one going out for $9.98 plus shipping. And then for the GameCube, Star Wars The Clone Wars. We talked about it before, but GameCube stuff, guys, it sells so well. $9.98 plus shipping. We got, I guess, one more back here. Call of Duty. Most Call of Duty games are just junk. They're just way overproduced. But this one actually does sell pretty well. For the PS4, Call of Duty Black Ops 3. It sold inside of about a week or so, $7.99 plus shipping. New and sealed, we've got John Denver's Christmas Gift. Weirdly, this thing sells like hotcakes. There's one seller on there, as I recall, that had a ton of them, and it has a quantity listing. It's been just selling through them like crazy. And so undercut them just a little bit since I've got just one. And sure enough, it sold $7.99 plus shipping. Scavenger Hunt on DVD. This one is new and sealed. $9.98 plus shipping. We've got Home Alone on VHS in the white clamshells. I found those at Goodwill a while back, 49 cents a piece, and I accepted an offer of $8 plus shipping. We got here an old Tonka truck, pressed steel Tonka truck. It'll sell better if you've got like the little trailer that goes with it, or you can sell the trailer separately. I think that's what I did on this one, is I parted it out and the trailer went out, and then I sent out an offer on this one that was accepted from the 1970s, the Tonka truck, $7 plus shipping. And then we've got another old pressed steel Tonka. This is a tractor, and you can see his steering wheel has suffered some damage, but otherwise it's a really cool looking piece, and it sold for $8.99 plus shipping. This little guy's a quantity listing. I've already sold one or two of them, and I've got several left. This is from PJ Mask. It's Catboy, I believe. $6.98 free shipping. So certainly not a lot there, but it's a quantity listing. So I'm making $2-3 time over time off of one listing. Good enough for me. This thing sold really quickly. Montana Safe Hunter, a vintage patch. There weren't any out there, so I just took a guess, listed it at $9.98 plus shipping, and it sold. So pretty happy with that. This is a little bit higher dollar, $27.51 free shipping, but we're going to make a bit off of that. They're Ray-Ban transition replacement lenses, so pretty solid. We'll make $20 plus on those. We've got some doTERRA Slim and Sassy Metabolic Gum. It was expired, so I put it at a super cheap price just to see if it would sell. I got it with a whole bunch of other stuff. Look at that. It expired in 2020. $8.99 free shipping. Somebody took me up on it, so we make a couple bucks off of it despite it being expired. I like that. The Children's Bible. This thing sells real well. It had some writing inside, and so it wasn't priced quite as high as what it could have been, but these actually sell pretty well. I got this one out for $15.99 plus shipping. This one, I'm not going to unfurl it because it's pretty large, but it's a vintage Dale Earnhardt flag. It's got grommets on it. It's going to look great hanging in somebody's man cave, shop, wherever. $28.79 plus shipping. And then this guy. This is listed just a couple of days. The Stomper 4x4 official collector's case. It's actually I've got it inside there so it didn't rip off while it was being stored, but you can see the string right there. It's got the original tag on it, which is really cool. And so this thing went out the door on an offer that I sent out for $33 plus shipping. So pretty solid couple of days, Monday, Tuesday, really strong days. But then yesterday, Wednesday, 18 items moving out of my store on a Wednesday. That's pretty high volume. That doesn't happen all the time in my store. It's not quite that high. I've been listing a lot more, and we've certainly been getting more sales, but that was a jump. A lot of those you saw on the table, basically everything there, 15 of 18 people bought for under $20. Okay, there's a lot of people that go, I wouldn't touch something less than $20. Why waste your time? Well, it was over there on my counter. Well, it's still over there. It's just all packed up now. I sold 18 things, most of them less than $20, many of them under $10, okay? My gross sales yesterday, $357.41 off of smalls. $350 off of smalls in one day. Yes, that's gross. Yes, you have to take out taxes. Yes, you have to take out fees. Okay, let's take out my gas. I think that's the most ridiculous argument when people go, what about the gas you spent? You know what? At the same place I picked up a $10 item, I picked up a $50 item. And I'm not itemizing the amount of gas spent to get items. That's silly. That's just trying to find something to put in the con side of the argument. It doesn't carry any water. It just doesn't work. It doesn't matter. Gas you spent. That's silly. And it's deductible at the end of the year anyway, as a business expense, as are packing supplies. What about all the packing supplies? I buy them in bulk. It doesn't really matter what I put in them. Deductible at the end of the year anyway, right? And you get a little bit of cushion on your shipping, right? Because they pay higher than what you spend. That takes care of generally your shipping supplies. That's already figured into the cost of this thing. So again, throw that one out. It doesn't matter. If you don't want to, don't list the small stuff. And it doesn't work for everybody. And that's the great thing about reselling. One person's model does not have to be your model. So just because I said it on here that it works for me doesn't mean that you have to make it work for you. You don't have to want to make it work for you. Do what you want to do. But it's just silly arguing that selling smalls is worthless and selling smalls doesn't work. I think I prove it time and time again. You can sell smalls and you can make it work in your store. Don't just sell smalls unless you're doing this part-time, right? You're making fun money. Then list whatever you want, right? But at the same time of listing smalls today, I'm going to list a $200 board game. I don't just list the smalls. I list bigger stuff too. The smalls are what bring in my dinner. The big stuff is dessert, right? I like dessert, but you got to eat. I don't know if that worked. I sort of made that up as I was going, but you get the idea.